You know, America is the land of vastness and greatness. But does this extend to its people? Literally? Let's delve into the complex issue of obesity in the United States.
In today's Health Smart, the CDC has released statistics that show people in more states are larger than ever.
Here's why more Americans than ever need to take their health seriously.
Americans are not winning their battle against obesity.
We're spending $150 billion a year treating obesity-related illnesses, so we know this is a problem and there's a lot at stake.
Nearly 14.5 million American children and teenagers are now obese.
The World Health Organization says the number of obese children and teens is now 10 times higher than it was 40 years ago.
So why is it that Americans keep getting fatter in
America's obesity has not doubled, it's tripled in the past 50 years. Let's face it, we're getting fat. In fact, it's so bad, some call it an epidemic. But
remarkably, a staggering 41.9% of American adults grapple with obesity, equating to a whopping 99 million individuals. If that's not eye-opening, consider that nearly half of the nation's population falls into the obese category. It's no wonder obesity is labeled an endemic in America. This weighty problem isn't exclusive to adults. Shockingly, 1 in 6 children and adolescents, approximately 14.7 million young souls, are battling obesity, painting a concerning picture of America's future. Regions in the South, like Mississippi and West Virginia, bear the heaviest burden, boasting obesity rates surpassing 35%. In stark contrast, Colorado shines with the lowest rate, resting at 25.1%. But it's still high too. Some argue for body acceptance, citing the body positivity movement, a call for embracing all body types irrespective of size, shape, or physical traits. While I see merit in this movement, I grapple with the notion that it might inadvertently promote unhealthy habits or downplay the significance of maintaining a healthy weight. How can self-love align with careless overeating and neglecting personal health? It's a confounding dilemma. In the realm of fashion and media, the narrative has shifted. Once synonymous with slim figures, the rise of plus-size models, individuals typically wearing sizes above US 12 or UK 16, has sparked debates. Critics argue that this representation normalizes obesity and its associated unhealthy lifestyles, sparking valid discussions on societal influences. While acknowledging the need for accommodations for individuals with obesity, normalizing it is another matter entirely. The economic weight these individuals carry is substantial. The annual medical cost of obesity in the US towers at a staggering $173 billion, with those affected spending an extra $1,861 per year on healthcare compared to healthier counterparts. Obesity isn't just a number on a scale, it's a catalyst for chronic diseases like heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer, and musculoskeletal disorders. It impacts mobility, causing pain, fatigue, and affecting mental health, significantly diminishing quality of life. And if we talk productivity, the fact is, individuals dealing with obesity miss a whopping 56% more workdays than their healthier counterparts, posing significant economic repercussions. So, what's driving America's weighty state? Come on, there's no way that stunning model chows down on that massive burger every single day. Ever wondered why fast food joints seem to pop up on every corner while finding fresh produce feels like a treasure hunt? Well, blame it on the irresistible combo of convenience, affordability, and slick marketing that makes processed foods America's meal MVP. Step into any supermarket, and the stage is dominated by packaged, processed goods flaunting their longer shelf lives and wallet-friendly prices. But where do you find the fresh, wholesome stuff? Typically tucked away, not as prominently displayed, and often a tad pricier. It's not that farmers aren't growing delicious fruits and veggies. It's just that the system seems to favor the processed, packaged options. But what about government support? Sure, subsidies are there, but they mostly benefit the huge industrial farms churning out truckloads of corn, soybeans, and wheat, the key players in the processed food game. Smaller, sustainable farms, they're the underdogs, focusing on diverse, high-quality produce rather than mass quantity. These subsidies inadvertently lead to an overabundance of cheap, less nutritious ingredients. This makes it challenging for the healthier options to compete and shine. And when the big farms get the lion's share of support, it's the smaller ones that bear the brunt. affecting not just their survival, but also the vibrancy of rural communities and the variety on our plates. So, as we're surrounded by mountains of cheaper processed ingredients, the nutrient-packed fruits and veggies often take a back seat. It's a complex web where affordability, government policies, and our eating habits collide, reshaping the food landscape in ways that impact our health and the vitality of our food system. Fresh, healthy food shouldn't be a luxury reserved for the well-off in America. Unfortunately, this is a situation where it seems that consuming fresh and healthy food is a privilege for Americans who have better incomes. For those who have barely enough income or even have economic difficulties, they often struggle to access supermarkets offering nutritious produce. Instead, they rely on corner stores with scarce, healthy options. Sure, the internet's brimming with info on healthy eating, but let's face it, there are gaping holes in our collective knowledge. Navigating through the sea of processed options becomes a challenge when the basics of mindful eating aren't widespread. Oh, are you one of those people who think that more is better? In some cases, like money, of course, yes, but it doesn't apply to food. Moderation is key. Adults only need around 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day, yet the average American consumes way more. Think 2,600 to 2,900 calories daily, according to the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. If you think that it doesn't sound like much, but a consistent surplus over time adds up, leading to unwanted weight gain and health woes. A little perspective, a double cheeseburger packs 800, 1,000 calories. Pair it with a large soda, around 300, 400 calories. That's a whopping 1,400 calories, only in one meal. What if you order fries too? And how many times a day do we eat? Oh, let's not forget the snacks. But it's not just about calories. The quality and nutrients in food matter. Eating nutrient-dense meals contributes to overall health, not just watching the calorie count. Plus, activity levels matter too. As weight goes up, physical activity tends to plummet. It's a cycle. Moving becomes tougher, making the weight issue even more challenging to tackle. Picture this. You're at a restaurant faced with the choice between a regular-sized meal and a plate that could feed a family of 4. The price difference can make you pause and think, is this a steal? But truth be told, your body doesn't care about the economics of portion sizes. Restaurants battle for your attention, and one way they hook us is with supersized servings. Big portions are hailed as a deal, a way to stand out and offer more bang for your buck. Plus, using cheaper ingredients to bulk up dishes helps boost profits, even if the meal's overall cost rises a bit. The sneaky marketing with phrases like family style or bottomless reinforces our expectation for large servings, nudging us towards overindulgence. Let's face it, being overweight or obese isn't a walk in the park. It affects physical health, mental well-being, and even life expectancy. But in a country where fast food joints pepper every block, avoiding the temptations of calorie-loaded meals is a Herculean task. And now, enter the body positivity movement. It preaches self-love no matter the size. Sounds great, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but this movement seems to encourage people to love being overweight and reject attempts to lose weight. Let's be honest, how many people of normal weight follow this movement? Most of them are overweight, and this movement encourages them not to be ashamed of their size, stating that it's okay to be overweight. Instead of trying to lose weight, many make excuses for their inability to maintain their ideal weight, believing they'll still enjoy the benefits. As a result, more and more people perceive being overweight or even obese as normal. Psychologically, movements like this are readily embraced by those who are overweight because societal stigma against weight issues is pervasive. For those struggling with weight, people around them often inquire about their condition or engage in body shaming, creating a sense of belonging within a community where they find others in similar situations, ultimately justifying aspects of obesity. It's like a warm embrace for those struggling with weight issues, making it easy to avoid the societal stigma and excuse the lack of effort in maintaining a healthy weight. Now, let's be clear, no judgment here, but America's weight issue is urgent. The risks of obesity, heart disease, diabetes, cancers, you name it, are well known. And it's not just about health. Societal judgment and mental well-being take a hit too. Body acceptance offers solace to many struggling with weight, especially in a country where 40% of the population battles weight concerns. But is acceptance the solution, or does it inadvertently encourage complacency? Got an opinion? Drop it in the comments below and let's dive into this topic together. And hey, don't forget to smash that subscribe and like button to spread the word on this important issue.